Today, we're tasting our way through town, giving you a look at what's on the menu. We're heading to a Mexican restaurant that's blending authentic flavors with a modern twist.
Plus, we're checking out a spot that is smashing flavor into every bite.
Ooh la la, and right in the heart of Southtown, this French-inspired restaurant is putting a Texas twist on steak night. Keep it right here to see what else is on the menu. Welcome back to another show filled with some of the best local spots in San Antonio. I'm Christen Urban.
And I'm Justin Calderon. And Christen, my mouth is watering already. How about we kick it off with a spot that's taking classic Mexican cuisine to a new level by adding their own modern twist.
We've got a flavor-packed morning out here. We're checking out Tulum, the newest modern Mexican cuisine spot here in San Antonio. I'm joined by their executive chef right now, Jamet Martinez. How are you doing?
Very good.
I'm so excited to dive into all of this. So what are we gonna be whipping up? I understand we're making kind of a flambe dish. That's one of your most popular menu options here.
I make the tacos zarandeados with shrimp. It's like one corn tortilla with costra, the cheese, and the salsa zarandeada in top with the shrimps. I put on the coleslaw and cheese. It's just the decoration.
Okay, let's get right into it. I understand that we're making this right now. So the shrimp, how long are we gonna be cooking it for, and what kind of seasoning goes into it?
I use like zarandeado sauce. It's like a mix of the sauces and the specials. So it's a really good taste, but
so it's got a lot of flavor, and then you just have the, whoa, look at that fire right there. I know shrimp typically doesn't have to cook that long, correct?
yes.
And so with this flame going, does that make it cook a little faster? Or does it add a little char?
It's a really faster, but it's a good taste, the shrimp, you know. I have a good flavors and Mexican flavors.
And then what else is going into this dish? Because I see some things going on back here, and I think you said it was a corn tortilla?
Yeah, I'm making the tortilla with the costra and cheese.
And that's just a classic Mexican cheese, correct?
Yeah, I make a Chihuahua cheese and mozzarella cheese.
And what made you want to combine this kind of cheese with the shrimp?
It's a different taste because it's not popular, you know. It's a different.
Kind of the salty and the sweet with the sweetness of the shrimp as well, correct?
Yes. And I use it like poblano peppers and the costra. So,
okay, and that's gonna add a little kick.
Exactly.
Beautiful, and so you're covering them with that corn tortilla, correct? Yeah. And then you're still just gonna let them sit there for a little bit. And so, are you gonna flip them over now?
Yes. So now you need to flip it.
Beautiful. So let's check back in on those shrimp. I see a sauce going on them right now. What kind of sauce is being put on these?
It's a secret recipe, but
is it sweet? Is it spicy? Without giving the secrets away.
It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy, but
okay. So you're getting that poblano pepper, but then you're also getting a little kick from this sauce that we're seeing right here. This is a showstopper right here. So all the flavors are included. This is done. But I understand this is just one of the many menu options that you have out here. There's so much for the people at home. Let's just dive right into it. What are we seeing right now?
okay, I'm keep like I have a different place on the menu, but I have a shrimp, I have a salmons, the sopa de tortilla is really traditional in Mexico. I have the ají tuna tostadas, panuchos, pork chops. It's really different, but the taste is like the same thing, you know.
One of my favorite things is that you put your tortilla soup in a little kettle. So tell me that's not Instagram worthy. And so for the people at home, if they want to check out Tulum, how can they find you?
Yeah, the location is 17026 Bulberry Road. It's in the corner of the HEB.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Jamet, and letting us take over your kitchen. I'm so excited to try all of this.
Ooh, Kristen, what a great way to start the show. But I know that's not all you experienced over at the Loom.
Yeah, Justin, I made my way behind the bar as well, and we shook up some really tasty cocktails. I'm back out here at Tulum, but this time we've made our way behind the bar, and I'm joined by Jesus, their bar manager. How are you doing?
Good, good.
I'm so excited about all of this. I'm seeing these incredible drinks, and we'll get into those in just a sec, but what are we gonna be whipping up today?
So to start off, I'm gonna do a bourbon pineapple smash with some peaches.
That sounds so fresh.
Thank you, thank you. So first, I'm gonna put some ice on the glass. From there, I'm gonna model some peaches.
And when you say model, it's like kind of smashing them, right?
Yes.
And that brings out just kind of the flavor and the pulp.
Exactly. After that, we're gonna put some whiskey on it.
Ooh. So what made you want to do that combination?
So there's a cocktail called Whiskey Smash. So it's already made, but we just add like some, you know, like flavor
a little
to it.
flair.
Like a kick.
Yes, and the whiskey I know has probably a very strong flavor. And then you kind of have that sweetness from the peach. So you kind of have like probably a good balance there.
Yes, so we're gonna add some peach puree too.
Wow, and a puree as well. So that's just kind of a little bit more sweetness to kind of contrast the bitter.
Some lime.
Ooh.
Some citrus.
And that's fresh lime right there.
Yes. I'm gonna put some agave too.
This is like a beach type of drink.
Yeah, it's more like tropical, I would say.
Which is really fun because I feel like that definitely goes with the vibe here.
It does.
Like a nice little Friday night happy hour.
Yeah.
Something refreshing to kind of finish off your week. So we're shaking that up right now, and then we're gonna be topping this off. And I know like a lot of bartenders have told me you're just kind of looking for that condensation on the outside.
Yes, more like creamy, you know, richness.
Beautiful.
We're gonna finish off with the roasted orange brulee and some St. Elizabeth spice them.
Wow, there is a lot of flavor packed in this drink, I must say.
Excuse me, I'm gonna cut some orange.
So are you gonna do like a little zest right there?
Kinda. So what we're gonna do is get an orange slice, put some sugar, like a brulee.
Oh, wow.
And then we're gonna put some bitters to it. Give some aromatic, you know.
Wow.
Excuse me, I
Oh,
don't
and
want
the
to burn
fire
you.
right there, that is Instagram worthy right there. Gorgeous, and that's what's gonna be topping this one off.
So roasted that. Let it caramelize a little bit. After that, we're gonna just put this on top. And finish that cocktail.
Wow. Thank you so much for whipping all of
It
this
was a
up for
pleasure.
us. And I want to bring over right now Moises. Moises is the owner out here at Tulum.
Hi, Christen, how you doing?
Oh my gosh, this has been so cool to kind of just learn and explore this new restaurant. And I know our viewers at home are probably excited as well. And so for people at home, can you just tell me a little bit about the vibe and just some of the inspiration out here?
So our vibe is going to be boho coastal restaurant. We do have inspired food by Chef Jamen Martinez. He is from Veracruz, Mexico, but he lived in Mexico City for most of his life. But he does have good culinary arts. He brings in great seafood skills. He worked in sushi restaurants before, Mexican seafood restaurants, and basically now he's with us. You know, he's the one that is taking this restaurant to the next level. And basically, we are becoming, you know, like the neighborhood restaurant. So we're located here on 604 in Bulverde, 17026 Bulverde Road, Suite 112. And we opened about a little over a month ago.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time today. All of this looks amazing.
Kristen, that drink looks like the tip of the iceberg over there.
Yeah, they have so much unique and fun options for our viewers at home. And if y'all want to check out Tulum Mexican cuisine, they're located at 17026 Bulverde Road, suite number 112.
But still to come, we're sinking our teeth into smash burgers that are overflowing with flavor. On the menu, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Smashed, seared, and stacked with flavor, Zoja Burger is serving up burgers that are anything but basic, Kristen.
Yeah, Justin, you had me at stacked with flavor. I know you made a trip and seared some yourself.
If you're looking for a new restaurant that's really gonna smash your flavor expectations, tag along with us while we check out Zoja Burger and see what they're all about. Well, I'm happy to be back in the kitchen over here at Zoja Burger with Alvin. Alvin, good morning.
How are you?
Good. I'm doing great, man. Hey, you got your whole staff hard at work, and we're gonna be making some great items. What are you making right now, Alvin?
Absolutely. So right now we got the Zoja smash with fries with some grilled onions at the moment.
Oh, very nice. So tell me, so what kind of meat are we using, and how do we kind of smash the process of making this burger right here?
Absolutely, yeah. So we start off with a certified Angus beef, and it comes in a big tube, and we actually pluck each one and we form them every day. And so what we do is we put them down on a clean grill, and no oils or anything, just directly from the meat. And we actually smash down. It takes a little bit of a technique and some practice to get to it, but we circle it down, we smash it till we get thinly crispy edges, lacy edges, and then we'll add on the cheese. Whether if it's a double, then we'll put 2 or 3 patties. If it's a triple, if we're getting a jalapeno burger, then we'll add some grilled jalapenos, grilled onions or fresh onions, and add it on top. We use a nice potato bun that we toast, and then we plate it. We add it with some fries. Anything else that you like.
Can you smash it too much? Is there such a thing?
You can, absolutely. If you continue to smash and smash and smash, all that extra fat and juice will be gone and it will come out dry.
And we got some nice seasoning going on top of there right there.
A little salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't look like it would take too long to cook.
No, it doesn't take long at all. No, sir.
Well, how do you know when you need to turn it over?
So what you do is you wait for the edges to get a little crispy and they start to curl up a little bit. Then you go scrape it from the bottom. You gotta get all that crisp out of the bottom, and then you flip it and then you cook it to the temperature.
Oh, very nice. And while we're letting that go, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind Zoja Burger?
Sure. Zoja is my kids' names. It's Zoe, Elijah, and Isaiah. So I put it together, right? So I wanted to show them how something small like this restaurant can make a big impact in the community. So, a little backstory. Not only do we serve great food and hospitality, but our biggest focus is being part of the community. We give
Definitely.
10% of our profits back to the community, right? So a little bit further than that, my mom passed away in 21. And with cancer. So I paid for a lot of the things and she didn't want me to do that. So I was trying to find other ways and I figured that there was other family members in the same situation. So I figured, what can I do to raise money? So what I did is open up a restaurant, be able to, be part of the community, raise, money through the restaurant and be able to give 10% of profits to the community. So as we open other locations, we want each Zoja Burger restaurant to be able to contribute to that specific community.
That's awesome. And I understand you did something very special around Christmas time, and you can kind of do something right now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we actually, in December, we actually donated a bunch of Christmas gifts for the children, pediatric cancer patients who were admitted in the hospitals here in the medical center. So that's what we did in December. Last month, we ended up donating to Raise a Relief, which actually donates to patients for chemotherapy copays, as well as other, expenses for family and patients.
Oh, that's awesome. And we're kind of finishing off this burger right here. Can you tell us what he did right there?
Yeah, so we added some American cheese and the grilled onions on top of that. And as soon as it's finished cooking through, we're gonna toss it onto the toasted bun. Straight onto the bun, add some fries, ketchup, and then we serve.
And I noticed that you have more than just great burgers over here. Can you tell us about other display items you had for us?
Yes, so actually what we have is a hot chicken sandwich, and we make our own house sauce, which is the Zoja sauce, which actually goes onto the burger and on our hot chicken sandwiches as well. We do our own slaw, and we also have a chicken sandwich and chicken bites as well.
Oh, very nice. And you have a very special jalapeno burger. Can you tell us what
Correct,
that
yeah,
is?
so we have a jalapeno double. You can actually add jalapenos to any of the burgers, but we have a specific jalapeno double, and that actually gets freshly chopped jalapenos daily, and we actually grill that as well and put it onto the burger.
Yeah, so you can make your burgers very customizable over here and very quality over here.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Very nice. And if folks want to check out Zoja Burger, where can they go, sir?
Yeah, so we're here at 9390 Huebner Road, Unit 109 in San Antonio, Texas, here in the medical center.
Oh, Alvin, I appreciate your time.
Thanks
and
for
thank you so
coming
much.
in.
And I can't
Appreciate
wait
it.
to try some of this delicious burger.
Can't wait for you to try it. Thank you.
Such tasty food, and it's so cool that they give back to community. But guys, if you want to check out Zoja Burger, they are located again at 9390 Huebner Road, Suite 109.
Okay, Justin, now that we've had some savory, how about some sweet? We all know matcha is all the rage right now. Roma made a trip to Mira Matcha and got a sip of the goodness herself.
This is the owner, Marisa Gámez Carriera. Thank you so much for having us at your beautiful brick and mortar. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're excited to have y'all here.
It's awesome to have had you in studio and talk about your pop-up and, you know, how you were residency at the Pearl and at Broadway News, and now to see that you guys are here serving San Antonians all the time now.
Yes, our permanent location, we opened in October of 2025, so we've been here about 4 months, but it's been so exciting and so fun. It's just been an incredible ride with the community and our team.
What is it about matcha? I'm obsessed, you're obsessed. It's just something that really gives you, I feel, a sense of energy and like pep that isn't overwhelming.
Yeah, so it's like a calm, clean energy. So it's gonna give you that calm energy over 4 to 6 hours compared to coffee where it gives you that spike and that crash.
You're gonna kind of walk us through the process of making a matcha drink. You guys are so creative with your menu as well.
Yes, we try to keep everything very lightly sweetened and keep it as fresh as possible. Even our matcha, we work directly with farms in Kyushu, Japan. So all of our matcha is milled upon request and comes directly to us. So it's probably some of the freshest matcha that you're gonna find in San Antonio.
It is delicious, and even just looking at the color of it, it just looks so pure, so organic. So traditionally, if you wanted to make, let's say, a matcha latte at home or something like what we're seeing here, what would you need to do?
So all you would really need is your matcha tea powder, your sweetener of choice, and your milk of choice. There's so many combinations that you can come up with. You can even have it just matcha and milk, whether it's hot or iced. The possibilities are endless. We've had a lot of fun options that me and my husband have come up with, a lot of fun options that the team has come up with. We're even doing matcha drink of the month for our matcharistas. So it's just fun. You just get in there. Even our latest creation is our beso de beet. So it's beet juice, which is fresh. We squeeze them here, and then agave and oat milk. So you're getting a sweet drink, but it's in a much healthier option.
Love it. And for the one we're making today is one that I'm definitely a fan of, and I think our audience will love this.
Yes, this is our fresa. So it's going to be organic strawberry puree that we blend here in-house, and agave and oat milk. And then we top it off with our beautiful matcha.
Perfect. Okay, so you poured, like, let's say an example, how many teaspoons would you say that was?
So this was, it's probably about a tablespoon.
A tablespoon, okay.
We use between 4 and 5 grams of matcha depending on our size.
Sure.
So it'll look like this.
And you literally weigh it to make sure.
We weigh everything to make sure that we have accuracy across every matcha so you can have that consistent taste.
Okay.
And then we'll add our 3 ounces of hot water.
Sure.
And our hot water is always going to stay between 165 and 170 degrees Fahrenheit. This is going to prevent the matcha from being burnt and maintain that flavor without
beautiful froth as well. And the whisk you're using is quite traditional too, right?
Yes. So we hand whisk every matcha. We don't froth. We don't use plastic whisks. We take our time and put intention into every drink. We want to make sure that we do maintain that consistency, but you can taste that love too.
And I know, as well as making these drinks and having matcha themed pastries as well, you guys want to be like a great hub for the community too, and you're hosting events and just creating a fun environment here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun events already, even just in the 3 months that we've been open. We've had a morning DJ set. We have scrapbook clubs come in and hang out, book clubs. The Pilates girlies, this is one of the favorite hangouts right after that workout on a Saturday. Government Hill has been so welcoming. We have incredible neighbors, and it's really neat to be right outside of Fort Sam. I'm a veteran myself, so seeing everyone come in uniform is really special to kind of see how that changes after so many years. It's like, oh, that used to be me going into the coffee shop every morning before.
Incredible how the full circle moment for you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Love your story. Okay, let's top this bad boy off.
Let's do it.
And you just truly just top it there and let it do the rest, right?
Yep, so we leave it as is. We do recommend mixing it.
Okay.
But this is just like,
it's so pretty.
It's an aesthetic, and yeah, but we do recommend mixing it.
Okay, so you do mix it, but that strawberry stuff, wow, and you keep creating all sorts of flavors that make it kind of diverse for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, we have fun flavors like blueberry. We have a machata, which is our in-house horchata that we top with matcha, and then of course our matcha pan dulce.
If you want to sip on the goodness yourself, Mira Matcha is located at 1931 North New Braunfels Avenue. But still to come, where classic cuts meet French flavor.
We're heading to Southtown for some seriously juicy steak after the break. Welcome back. Well, it's a dining experience the whole family can enjoy, including your four-legged friend.
That's right. I made a trip to Jots and got all the tail wagging details. Check it out. I've made my way over to the Gunter Hotel and I'm joined by their executive chef, Haley, this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here.
Of course. I mean, I really couldn't be doing any better. I got these pups with me right now and I understand that they have a big tie and a really special dog-friendly menu you're debuting over here. Can you just tell our audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course. So we have a chef-created dog menu here at the Gunter Hotel. One of them is named after Bo, which we have here. We have Bo's Beef, and then I'm going to be demoing Honey's Hill Country Breakfast. We also have on display here the seasonal Shiners berries.
Beautiful, and I want to get right into this. What is the first doggy meal that we're going to be assembling?
Let's go with Bo's Beef.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
What kind of beef is this and what are we getting into?
Yeah, so the Bo's Beef is actually made with our ground chuck, short rib, and brisket.
Wow.
So when making this menu, we wanted to focus on whole ingredients, high protein, and high fiber. So we're gonna start off with some rice, and then we're gonna top it off with the beef blend.
I know my dog at home would be going crazy over this.
They love it for sure.
And so tell me a little bit about the process of curating this menu. What were some things you were looking for?
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure that we could connect our guest with our hotel experience. You know, like a lot of my favorite memories include Bo over here. So we just wanted to kind of bring that into the hotel life. We wanted to make sure that everything was hospitality-wise, good for the guests, and a very good experience. When creating this menu, we wanted to make sure that it was all veterinary approved.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's very wholesome ingredients, very good for the dogs.
I love that, and I can already see Bo just eyeing this.
She's already drooling.
Focused. It's game time right now.
Oh yeah, she's been waiting for this all morning. I promised her breakfast.
For sure. And when it comes to this indulgence, it's not just the pups that are going to enjoy something. I understand that y'all have multiple options for people here at the Gunter Hotel.
Yes, we do. So our Jots is full service, and then we also have a Keystone outlet and a Speakeasy outlet. Our Jots menu is focused on everything that's great in San Antonio. So we have a little bit of variety. We have a little bit of Hispanic, a little bit of Cajun, a little bit of French, a little bit of German, everything that kind of makes San Antonio great.
Amazing. And then I see that you're throwing some carrots and some blueberries. This one looks ready to roll.
That's ready, yes.
Perfect. And obviously we can't forget our little friend over here.
Of course.
What's the next menu option we're going to be making?
Yes, Honey's Hill Country Breakfast. So it's going to be the same ground beef that we use.
And you said that was just a blend, correct?
Yeah, so this is actually the same patty blend that we use for our burger at Jots.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very good and rich.
Definitely a treat right there, yeah.
And then we're going to top it with some farm fresh eggs.
I must note too, with all this food in front of us, these dogs are very well behaved.
They know they're getting a reward.
They're TV ready this morning. And so we got the eggs going, we got the meat, so definitely a high protein one.
Oh yeah, for
right
sure.
Here. So you have some of the indulgence, you got that kind of whipped cream going over there, but then obviously the rice and meat, the eggs and meat, so definitely a blend over here with this menu.
Yes, exactly.
And then I want to let these pups try this in just a sec, but I know people at home are probably like, hey, I want to enjoy something with my pup. I want to make my way out there. How can they find more information?
Yeah, so you can go to our website, jots@thegunter.com, or you can find us on Instagram, Jots@Gunter.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
your
of
time
course.
today, Haley. I say we let them try it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, Christen, those dogs look so cute, so well behaved.
Yes, they deserve that treat for sure. They really were. And Jots is situated in the historic Gunter Hotel located at 311 North St. Mary Street.
French flair, Texas fire, this Southtown staple is cooking up steak that is rich, bold, and unforgettable.
That's right. We're taking you inside the kitchen at Maverick Texas Brasserie.
Well, I'm happy to be in the kitchen over here at Maverick Texas Brasserie with the executive chef, Edward Ebert. Chef, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Hey, no problem. Chef, we are celebrating National Steak Day, but it's safe to say that Steak Day is every day over here at Maverick,
Absolutely.
correct?
At Maverick, we do Steak Day every day. We do it right. Over live fire and post oak, it happens 7 days a week.
Absolutely. And what kind of steak are we going to be making today, Chef?
Today we're doing a couple of steaks. We've got a 32-ounce porterhouse. So if you're really hungry, you can have that all yourself, or we could split it. You know, it'll serve 2 people as well. It has the flavor of the sirloin, the New York strip, and also the tenderness of the filet mignon.
Absolutely. And how do we get started, Chef?
Well, we've got one going right here. So we grill some local spring onions with that, and we've got this steak just about ready to go. Ooh. It is ready, and we had some peppercorns going here as well.
Yeah, and you were kind of roasting these peppercorns a little bit. Can you tell us the secret behind that?
Absolutely. We toast the peppercorns not only to lose the moisture and make them easier to grind, but it also opens up the aroma. It gives it maybe a nutty, caramely flavor. This is one of the best kept secrets for the home cook. When you want your steaks to really explode and pop with flavor, toast your peppercorns a little bit, and it takes the age out of the pantry if they've been sitting a while.
And Chef, like, what other big secrets would you give for folks at home who want to make a good steak?
That's a great question. Pull the meat out early. Make sure the meat comes up to room temperature. Or backyard temperature, and make sure that the steak is consistently warm all the way through. If you've got a cold steak in the center, it may burn on the grill on the outside, and the inside is still cold.
Yeah, show it some love, take it out early, let it rest, go watch some TV for a little bit,
Absolutely.
Come back and it's ready to go.
Come back and ready to go. We just season it with a little sea salt and a little cracked pepper, and this one's ready to go.
Oh, that's looking great right there.
And then we like to toss these potatoes with a little shallots, a little Aleppo.
Beautiful.
A little salt.
And yeah, you mind if I throw some pepper in there,
little
Chef?
pepper as well.
Oh yeah, some of this cracked pepper right there. Beautiful.
And then we'll give it a little toss. And then that guy will sit right here on our steak. So this particular plate comes with the steak, the potatoes, and this is our charred serrano cream spinach. So it's what I would call a complete meal. You've got your steak, you've got your vegetables, and you've got your potatoes. And then the way we do it here in Texas, some grilled spring onions. You know, we use French technique, but we want you to experience Texas while you're here.
Absolutely, Chef. And I know it's very key to let your steak rest, correct?
Absolutely. We'll finish this one with a little bit of Malden salt. You know, it's got the big pyramids in it, and it's not such a salty salinity flavor, but more of a bright pop when you bite into those.
Chef, this steak looks great, but what do you say we go in the dining room and learn a little bit more about Maverick?
I would love to.
Yes, sir. And Chef, such a lovely cut of steak right there. It looks so good. Is your mouth watering? Because mine
is. And I brought my own steak knife, so we're ready to go.
Oh yes. And Chef, I know y'all are more than just steaks over here at Maverick. You gotta tell us about the plat du jour.
Absolutely, Justin. These are dishes that we feature each and every day, Monday through Sunday. Today I brought out the chicken cordon bleu on wilted spinach, roasted garlic potatoes, stuffed with French Gruyere cheese and prosciutto, a little Mornay sauce. We've got a beautiful almond cake and a salad. So you get 3 courses at that same price point, $39 each and every day here at Maverick.
Wow. And Chef, you know, you got to tell us what you and your team bring to the kitchen over here at Maverick, because I understand you've had quite the background.
Absolutely, but I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed. I have such an amazing team, from the front door to the back door. And I think the common denominator between all of our staff is they care. You know, we bring smiles to the guest. When you walk in, you see a big smile, and we're welcoming, we're glad you're here, and the culinary team makes sure they hit it on every note.
Oh yeah, and with a steak like this, I mean, you can't help but smile, Chef.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then, Chef, if folks are interested in checking out Maverick, where can they go, sir?
You can check us out on our social media at maverick.sanantonio. And you can also find all of our information at mavericktexas.com.
Chef, thank you so much for opening your kitchen to us and your restaurant to us, and I can't wait to dig into this steak.
It's my pleasure. Let's eat.
Justin, that steak looks so good. It was almost as big as my head.
Hey, Kristen, probably even bigger, but who doesn't love a big, juicy, delicious steak? I gotta get mine rare, guys. And if you want to get your steak, you can head on over to Maverick Texas Brasserie, located at 710 South St. Mary Street.
Well, from bold cuisine to treats for your four-legged friend, there's no doubt today has been quite the journey for our taste buds.
And be sure to join us next time to see what's
on the menu.